garbage person is a man named Dean Flamp von Houten III. We have a photo of him. This is Flamp von Houten III. He is the dean of the Electoral College, and he is a garbage person. He's been the dean for 200-something years, and he hasn't changed the curriculum whatsoever. There is no need for Dean Flamp von Houten to still be in charge of the Electoral College because the Electoral College is stupid. Let me take you through the Electoral College's math curriculum. Here is two totals: 77,509,510. So a spread of 5 million votes is still a toss-up, even though, and we counted all the votes. We have this many votes. The number of outstanding votes to be counted is less than 5 million, but still somehow the math doesn't fully check out yet. We're not quite certain. And the way that they do, just in terms of the civics that you need to understand at the Electoral College to graduate. John Roberts of Fox News said, the anger out there in these red states is so deep, so palpable that GOP legislators may have a difficult time seating Biden electors. Here's something stupid. If your state voted for Biden, you're not a red state anymore. The only reason you could be a red state is because you've been gerrymandered so hard due to a bunch of other legacy things that are tangentially related to the Electoral College, if not specifically, then thematically, to say the least. That doesn't make sense either. Jonathan Larson wrote about like some processes in place that if you really want to read a scary ass thing in the at TYT Investigates. Here's an excerpt. There's nothing stopping the Republican-controlled state legislatures from sending their own slates of electors. There's no law saying they can do that, but there's no law saying they can't basically disregard the results of a vote. Like, this is the stuff that's so terrifying. It's like when you really look at the Second Amendment, it's for people like the Oath Keepers. It's not for people who just want a gun around the house to defend against criminals who break in. Like, that's the scary part, where like every person in their right mind would say, you know what? It was a long time ago when they designed the Constitution, and there were a lot of practicalities that involved horses and buggies and lack of television and even radio that made it difficult to really communicate a lot of stuff. All of that has been remedied, yet the Electoral College and Dean Flamp von Houten III still hasn't really come around yet. No, we're gonna keep it the same way. Guys, he's dead. He died a long time ago. They just put glasses on him and updated his wardrobe. And rather than have an easel that he is at to, like one of those student desks that you used to have a drafting board, they just got a new bamboo-based tablet to set it up against. It doesn't make sense. And even people like Lindsey Graham and those in Trump's orbit who are advocating for basically doing an end run around what we've at least come to collectively interpret as the norms for governing how you apply the principles of the Electoral College. They, in saying they want to disregard who the elector should be and put in other ones, means they want to abolish the Electoral College too. And they're looking for things that are loopholes. No one likes it. No one likes it. John, you recently tweeted like the popular vote isn't enough, the electoral vote isn't enough. What is the other framework that we're going to run to try to keep some kind of balance and power that is remotely reflective of the general voting population of America? And the answer, I know you're being rhetorical, but the answer is something even harder to secure, which is 2 senators from the state of Georgia. That's where we're at, and that's how they've successfully been able to guide it. And we need to take some time to look in the mirror, get those Senate seats, which I think is gonna be real, real rough. It's gonna be Lindsey Graham, Jamie Harrison rough. And then we need to reevaluate, and we need to find a way to at least make, if not delete the Electoral College, if the Senate is still a nightmare, we need to find a way to keep it, to keep the way that our government works at least moderately reflective of what most people in that country want.
Which clearly now it does not. Great garbage person, makes all the sense in the world. To those right wingers who are tweeting, oh, let's see if they still want to get rid of the Electoral College now. I have a simple answer. Yeah, no, let's get rid of it. They won't, I'm sure. Nothing's gonna happen, but they definitely should still get rid of it. Us winning in the Electoral College doesn't mean it's not stupid still. It is. I totally agree with you there. By the way, that thing about the Republican legislatures being scared of these people so that they'll flip over the votes. Think about that. That they are more scared of right wingers who are angry that Trump lost than they are of what the majority who voted blue will feel like when their votes are nullified. Isn't that amazing? Dude. But that's how things function here.
Oh, all the time. I mean, I remember when I first started working on your show, there was the main ranked choice voting issue where they, it's not like frequently you elect your representatives and you're like, come on representatives, do that thing I want. And it's like, well, I'm trying to interpret what you want. And then you have a referendum where it's like, no, this is exactly what I want, ranked choice voting. And then the legislature was like, no, let me tell you what's good for you. Same thing happened in Florida with referendum on people who have repaid their debt to society to vote again. And the legislature's like, it's fine, I'm just gonna say no to you. How many times does it take? We just want something that's moderately representative of what we want.
Exactly. So Flamp Van Houten is yours, Mark Zuckerberg is mine. But what does the Dragon Squad think? Well, they chose a garbage person this week by going to the community tab at the YouTube channel and voting. And I'm gonna go from 5th place up to 1st this week. We have 5th place, Matt Gaetz got 2% of the vote for being a creepy tool, so that's fun. In 4th, we have GSA Administrator Emily Murphy for holding up the transition. Fun part about that is that I now know who the administrator of the GSA is. That got 11% of the vote. Bill Barr is at 13% in 3rd for turning the DOJ into Trump's personal law firm in terms of launching that investigation of voter fraud that he knows damn well didn't happen. In 2nd place, GOP members of Congress for refusing to accept Biden's win. They got 27% of the vote. But we're giving the garbage person of the week for the TDR community and Dragon Squad to Mike Pompeo, who got 46% of the vote for his 2nd Trump administration comments. Although really that's kind of like the second one. It's Republicans who are going along with it. And honestly, many of them are going to experience something that Trump defenders inevitably experience. It is defending the president until finally he throws you under the bus by changing his position on something without letting you know first. Trump will concede he'll let them go all out saying that the election should be nullified and all that, and then he'll just concede and they'll look like idiots because they are for following a guy like this. So thank you to everybody who voted and participating in that. This is democracy, okay? I don't care what Flamp Van Houten III says about it. Anyway, Brett, thank you as always.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.